We, and I mean the whole city, marched them gunners north up to the south shore of the river and hung 'em, one by one, from the lampposts. We strung 'em up all along the river from the amphitheater to the alley where we had kept 'em the night before. That run-of-the-mill alley got a new name that day, Hangman's Alley. She hit the gunners so hard their grandparents felt it. We haven't had a gunner attack on the city since. But what we found out today, and the Cistern, and Hub City, something tells me they're dying for a rematch. Thank God you're okay, Pikmin. Been a few months since we caught up. I gotta say, your gallery really has some nice new works in it.
Admiring my collection? I'm afraid it's not complete yet. Soon, though.
Always. Tell you what, I'll swing by later this week and you can tell me about your new stuff over some wine. Sound good?
Leaving so soon?
Yeah, I'm showing the newbie here the ropes. It ain't about me today. You know how it is. Alright, that's the last of the cards. These fuckers definitely know I'm back now. Let's go shake a tree in Good Neighbor. See what falls out.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sugabana Gaijin streaming from Tokyo, and welcome back to Fallout 4 The Bleachers in Survival, where last time we finished the shish kebab missions only to see that the cistern, the water reserves of the Bleachers, had been poisoned. And we embarked into a nice little adventure going to help free Lily's friend from the gunners who seem to be behind that poisoning. Now, this mission is now gonna take us to the Hub City warehouse. We've been there on the top right side of the map. There it is, to see whether we can find any clue, understand exactly what is happening and who is behind it. Alright, so we will go to Medford and make our way east to the Gunners camp. Alright. And it is raining. Oh well. I think now we are at a level where hopefully, even if we don't hide, we shouldn't be into too much trouble. Are you okay? Oh. What's going on? Okay. I thought somebody shot me. Lily, did you shoot anyone? Okay, nothing dangerous. Alright, we are nearly there. To cross the roads. Past the river. And the camp is on the highway. Any nasties around here? Alright. What's that over there? That was just a parasol. Alright, so... Anyone? I don't think we cleared up everyone here. There should still be a couple of people. Okay, the rain stopped. Okay. Just in case. Okay. Can't see movement. Alright. Okay, still no enemies, so it looks like we cleared everyone. Let's just drop a save, just in case. No new loot, no enemy. Alright, so...
I don't get it. Didn't you whack Devola and a bunch of gunners here? Where's all the bodies? Hey, what's that hanging over that workbench over there? That a brooch?
Yes. Cannot take it. It says FSD.
Shit in great shape like that is why the FSD scavs those vault containers.
Yeah. Alright, what else is there? Whiskey, I have enough. Anything up there? Okay. Computer. Oh, I'd like to... Okay, so no. I cannot take it. What else is there? This is open. That's open. I'll take the lantern for the oil. Okay, nothing here on the ground. Something in the back. motorbike. Lily, you want it? No tape. Can't see anything. Lily, you see a tape or anything? Or a cigar or... No. No, nothing relevant. Okay, let's look at the mission description again. Search the warehouse for other clues. Okay. This warehouse, I guess it's here. Okay. Standard beer. I'm sorry, Lydia, I think I give up.
Hey, let me know. That noose the brooch was hanging on wasn't an accident. It's a safe assumption they cleared any intel out of here already. But this just confirms my suspicions about what's going on. Let's get back to the sheriff by way of a stop at my room first. You're getting caught up in something old and bitter. You deserve an explanation.
Okay. I'm assuming this is what it was, but I just can't select it or... Alright, well, let's go back to your room. Can I fast travel back from here? To the center of the map. Can I? No, I can't. Alright. If I can't, probably means that we may be facing a surprise attack. Are we gonna be ambushed?
Who's there?
Yes. Gosh, it's dark. Nothing in there, right? No. Sorry for shooting you in the back. Headshot. Gas mask. Why would I need a gas mask? But I'll take it just in case.
Who?
That's a lot of ammo. Okay. Drop a quick save and... Alright, eat, drink. Eat and drink. Well, I guess it's okay. Just a couple of people.
Look at this mess. You know,
Alright. Let's go quickly back to the Institute and then to Diamond City. And our good friend from the Brotherhood is still here. I really don't know what happened to him. Good to know. Hi Lily. Can we talk? Lily.
Hey there.
so that explanation you're owed about the sheriff and the gunners. Huh. Where to begin? You see, they got a history that is making this cistern incident a little more complicated than you might think. I know Babs mentioned what happened to the sheriff in Pennsylvania with the gunners a while back at dinner night. That's where it starts, but it doesn't end there. There was a little incident here in Diamond City the gunners perpetrated. The sheriff's response? We call that the message around here. The message in the FSD motto, Mite Nuntius, more specifically. It's a touchy subject around here, because the gunners killed so many citizens of Diamond City that day. That story about a squad going AWOL from the Brotherhood by stealing a couple of vertibirds in the middle of the night? All true. The 4 lieutenants are all that's left of them now that the years in the wasteland have taken their toll. They stole a fuck ton of plasma weapons and well over a dozen T-60s when they left. The same T-60s the department uses today. Gary was there too. He's a civilian, but they've looked out for him since Crenshaw found him starving to death in a subway station in the capital. After they left, they hooked up with the outcasts in the Allegheny Mountains and lived there in exchange for the vertibirds and plasma weapons. If you ain't heard that whole story, go talk to one of the lieutenants. They got this unwritten rule around here that you don't talk about battles and struggles you weren't there for. I'm about to break that rule, because you're out here dodging bullets for this bad blood between us and the gunners. The sheriff got a job as a caravan guard after the outcasts fitted her with that fucking kick-ass arm of hers. She wanted to see what's out there. Gotta admit, if you were a raider and you saw a 6'4" bruiser like her sporting that arm, would you hit that caravan? Nah, you'd hit the next one. One of the stops on the caravan's route was here in Diamond City. They'd show maybe once a month, stay for a couple days, and move on. I was probably a tweener back then. That's the problem with being an orphan. I don't know exactly how old I am. Anyway, back then we only knew her as the mean-looking guard with the cool arm who wouldn't talk. Most of the younger girls wanted to be her back then. Total hero worship for the girl with no name image, you know? I'd follow her around the city when she was here, trying to act like her and imitate the way she walked. I know, pretty pathetic. The merchant she worked for, Fiddle, was a real cool guy. One of the most popular merchants I've ever seen. Not a wet blanket like Lucas Miller. He'd park out front and have candy for the kids when he was handing out the mail, relaying news and returning with the special request items. Then, in one of the smartest marketing maneuvers of all time, he'd whip out his fiddle and make it sing so he could dance and shit. He'd get a sizable crowd out there, and we'd turn it into a mini afternoon festival of sorts. Kinda became a tradition before long. That was the problem, though. We got predictable. Huge crowd out front, giant wide open gate into the city behind him. We were so stupid. So predictable. One of them afternoons, the gunners launched a surprise attack on the city. Started with one of them, the Vola, launched a fat man round right into the middle of the crowd from a blown out window across the street. They killed almost 30 of us in that blast, including the heads of security, Fiddle, guards, women and kids. Oaks worked security. His wife and daughter were killed. But he didn't find out till it was all over, thankfully. It spared him at least some pain. It's only sheer luck that I'm alive. I had to go back in to get some caps I saved up because I wanted one of them lemonades he was selling. The gunners had planned on dropping that mini-nuke and then waltzing right in, because they charged the wide open front gate right after that. There was hardly anyone left alive out front, but Oaks and the sheriff were 2 of them, so the sheriff took charge. I didn't see it firsthand, I was just a little girl. But I'm told the two of them emptied all their ammo and grenades stalling the charge. They were able to turn the would-be fall of Diamond City into a day-long urban combat quagmire instead. Not a bad deal when you think about it. Long story short, the sheriff led him that day into not only beating the gunners across the river to Cambridge, but captured 30 or so of them too. But we had no idea what to do with the ones we caught. Well, food isn't exactly in generous supply in the wasteland, you know. So, we marched him into an alleyway north of the city, and kept him there that night, sitting on the ground, under lots of armed guards. The next morning, the sheriff sent her famous message everyone tells you to talk to Oaks when you ask about it. The sheriff started that day by launching a flare, to get the attention of the gunners that retreated across the river, still licking their wounds. We, and I mean the whole city, marched them gunners north, up to the south shore of the river, and hung them, one by one, from the lampposts. We strung them up all along the river from the amphitheater to the alley where we had kept him the night before. That run-of-the-mill alley got a new name that day, Hangman's Alley. And the sheriff wasn't nice about it neither. This was no drop and snap hanging, not by a long shot. She used baling wire, didn't give 'em hoods, didn't tie their feet, and hoisted 'em up with a Brahmin on the other end of the line, slowly. Some of those fuckers took 5 or 10 minutes to stop kicking. I'd spit when I mentioned 'em, but I don't spit on my floor. She made 'em all watch their buddies die, one by one, till it was their turn to get the run up to the top of the next lamppost. And the ones watching from across the river? Did they ever go fucking apeshit seeing their buddies die? The flare did its job. They saw everything. But there was nothing they could do about it. We beat the shit out of them. They were in no shape to stop us, much less from across the river. They had to sit there and take their medicine while we hoisted their friends as high as they could go, kicking, gagging, and bleeding out their eyes and ears. We made the bodies the gift that kept on giving by leaving them up there to rot. Time and the elements eventually took them down. To rub salt in the wound, we took the ones we killed in the firefight and slung them over the river wall for the crows and dogs to tear apart. Practically overnight, the Commonwealth heard about what Diamond City did, and the literal new sheriff in town. She hit the gunners so hard their grandparents felt it. We haven't had a gunner attack on the city since. But what we found out today, and the Cistern, and Hub City, something tells me they're dying for a rematch.
I see.
This wasn't just about the sheriff's hatred for gunners. If you're looking to assign blame or call someone a butcher, understand the entire city would have ripped those gunners apart limb from limb with their bare hands if given the chance. They just killed our friends, children, neighbors, and family members, a lot of them. I mean, Oaks hasn't been the same since. Never. The gunners did something much worse than kill him that day. They killed his soul. The city needed the people that did this to hurt, and hurt bad. There was a rage in us over this. The sheriff knew it had to be answered. The only thing that kept us from becoming an ugly mob who beat him to death was the sheriff's promise of vengeance and strategy. The city didn't just need vengeance. It also needed real security to make sure the gunners would never even think of pulling this shit again. Through the sheriff, we got our blood and our safety. We loved her for that. And we still do. We were all there. The whole city. We all came out from behind the walls and marched to the river just to watch every one of them die, and not a single one of us looked away. Everyone who lost a friend or family member got a chance to lead that Brahmin to hoist one of those fuckers up, and we all took it, including me. It's not something we like to talk about, but we were on our own, and it was on us to do something. Nobody else was gonna do what needed to be done. I mean, do you see a justice system around here? Me neither. But it provided as much closure as a lot of people were gonna get that day. And that Devola creep, whose head you brought back to Oaks? As I said, he's the one who pulled the fat man trigger. We all knew his name. We knew who he was and what he did, even though they didn't tell you up front. Every one of us. It may have been hidden behind a typical bounty, but the FSD wanted his head worse than Oaks let on. Much worse. That's why they had you leave the brooch. This is personal. Yeah, So now you know. You know just how mean we can get when you hurt our family. And as far as messages go, it don't get more clear than that. All we got is each other, and we're loyal to each other to the bitter end, whatever it may be. Don't forget that. Now let's go report this to the sheriff. This is pretty big.
Alright. Let's go report this to the sheriff. There we go.
We're back, Sheriff.
I can see that.
How's the water doing?
Crenshaw returned already with the treatment. We should be operating at full capacity sometime tomorrow.
Very
Crisis averted.
good. I see the fishes are still alive.
Crenshaw returned with the treatment. The doctor is flushing the system now to make sure all traces of the herbicide are removed. Report. What did you two find out there?
This wasn't random.
We were operating under that assumption, yes. That's why we sent Lily to the location.
Let's look at the holotape.
Very good. We'll turn it over to Lieutenant Dan for analysis. What else?
Turns out the gunners were operating out of my friend's house. He saw most of it. We iced the gunners for him, and he was more than happy to help.
So much for fact-finding.
Kuda was pretty upset, Sheriff. He wasn't going to tell us nothing until he got his house back. Part of the intel was locked up in his head.
I see. So what facts did you find?
We got this holotape with the CEO's journal on it. Kuda said they took Hewitt alive and were talking about working for someone else. Which, you know, I mean, gunners do. But we went through their terminal after we iced them to have a look. And this seems to be a gunner operation. I mean, nobody hired him to kidnap Hewitt. They're doing this themselves.
Continue.
Kuda said he was afraid to come forward because he had no backup out there. And I gotta admit, he is alone out there. It makes him a great victim. Basically, he said he'd agree to be our eyes and ears out there if the scouts stopped by and have a few beers with him on their patrol. And you gotta know, Kuda said whoever spiked the water here was forced under threat of having his daughter killed. So once you do find out who it was, keep that under consideration when figuring out what to do with him.
Good work. And the gunners?
Oh yeah, almost forgot about him. Duh, Lily. Where were we? Oh yeah. So you'll see on this guy's journal he talks about Devola and the gunner Crenshaw whacked in Vault 75 being officers for this operation of theirs. Turns out, the ones in the vault were tasked with kidnapping random schlubs for the Institute as a revenue stream to fund this whole thing. And the ones in my friend's house were in charge of poisoning the cistern. They succeeded and were set to leave tomorrow. So we headed back to Hub City where Devola lost his head and looked for intel, because nobody told my sidekick here to look for it the first time.
Well, I'm glad you were smart enough to do so, Lily.
Someone had been by to clean up the bodies, so that place ain't fully abandoned. They definitely took anything of value out of there, though. But they left Oakes' FSD brooch behind. Remember the calling card put on Devola's body? It was wired to blow, of course. But what was really interesting is that it was hanging from a noose, Sheriff. A noose. You know what that probably means.
It would seem the gunners need to be taught a new lesson.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So what's the next step?
For you, nothing. Thanks to you two, we have a significant amount of intel that needs analyzing before we can act on it. But there is a pressing matter that we could use your friend's help with. Lieutenant Dan is waiting for you in the conference area. He'll have your payment. There is also another matter we could use your help with. The lieutenant will have the details, but briefly, there's a loose end regarding the Gunner Institute link you uncovered. We'd like to fix it.
Alright. While we wait for the next part of the missions to come up, let's go and kill some raiders. Pickman Gallery. Lily, there you are.
You think we're gonna catch this Pikmin psycho?
The slippery bastard got away before.
but slab won't leave a man breathing. What the?
No!
Pigment! You can't hide down there forever. This bitch is bulletproof.
Nothing there now. What do you think?
Ow! That hurt, you dick!
Can't see!
Come on. Tickman's pretty good with a knife, but he's not gang of raiders all at once good with a knife. Let's go find him.
Hey, so you know Pigman.
Getting tired yet?
Yeah,
Shit.
seems to be
Talk.
something seriously wrong with the guy. Surprised to see that Lily knows Pigman.
No need to hide. It'll all be over soon.
Okay. Hello.
When you turn up, you're dead.
Alright, I still have 16 cards to give. I thought I had
Show your face! Come
several
on!
of his calling
Dare
cards. Alright. Rat
Find anything
poison.
good? No. No, I see you're not finding anything good.
Ah, Lily.
Come on out! I'll make it night. Ah!
Okay, did I pick up something I didn't want? Nope. All good.
Why don't you just die? Disappearing act, huh?
Oh wow, 4 fusion coins. That's gonna be heavy.
Oh, I know you're here.
Won't be able to pick this.
No sign of him now. I don't like it. Hey, let's go eat. Sorry. Eat when I'm damn sure we're not about to get jumped.
Got it. Got it. Jesus.
Hey, old. You're still alive, ain't you? You're thanking me instead of bitching all the time. Enough yapping already. Somebody could be sneaking up on us right now. Whatever you say, boss.
Oh wow. Incendiary chest piece. Yeah, actually, it's 1419. That's pretty good for a companion. I'll keep that. And I'll give it to one of my settlers.
Well, that's gonna smell bad, no doubt. You see all that blood? That's what happens when you hold a fart in. And a live grenade.
Yeah, did I do all the rooms here? I think I did all the rooms.
What the?
Okay. Thirteen business card left. Missile launcher. Okay. All right.
Let's
take
move it.
this.
My lily sense is tingling and I don't like it.
I think that's it. Everything here is taken. Wow. Where was Pigman? I forgot. Okay, let's open that door. That's gonna help a little bit. At least Lily's gonna like it.
Yes.
What the hell is that binging noise every time you do that?
Lily thinks you're the best sidekick ever. Alright, Lily, do you remember where's Pigman? Master...
Don't think I can pick this.
Alright, how do I get to Pigman? I
What is it with you and
forgot.
heading right for the spooky places?
I think there was something on the top. Alright. There was something on the top. Ah, there we go. That was it. That's what it was, right?
I got the door open. Let's go.
Looks like we don't.
Nothing. At least this should have been away. Damn. Get over
Ain't
here.
nobody
Quick.
washing their hands after taking a leak these days. Or using toilet paper. Or doing laundry.
Oh, hell no.
Did I miss one? Ah, what are you doing here?
Ah!
I didn't notice that in the past. Paint can, blood. Alright. Sorry. Alright. Big man, my friend, you did kill quite a few of them.
I suppose if we have to fight a blind guy, we'll be on a level playing field now. Don't yell at me if it's so fucking dark in here I step on your toes. You're the one who brought us here.
Someone there?
Can't see you. Oh, there you were.
Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure a super mutant with a GI bleed shit somewhere around here. Does that answer your question? Can we go now?
Shit! Lost him.
Can't see anything. Okay. Alright, 9 cards left. Seven left. Quickly, let's. How was it? The plasma sphere. Okay.
You can't hide forever, Pikmin. You hear me? You're a dead man! You can't hide forever!
That's okay, because vision is the most overrated of senses, isn't it? Especially in combat.
You're back, baby!
Okay. Take all of that. Darn. I can't.
Ugh. This must be what a feral's underpants smell like.
Another 4 fusion cards? Really? Am I doing on weight? Yeah, fine.
Finally got you, Pikmin.
Where's the last one?
Shit! We gotta do something. Don't fuck with my friends, assholes. Man, and I thought the Bleachers was the only place left that knew how to use a broom.
Hello, sir.
That was close. Thank you. Those
You're
people
most welcome.
deserved worse than death.
Why did they want you so badly?
A small disagreement. They objected to my hobby of collecting their heads. Let me repay you.
Okay, what do you have in mind?
What did you have in mind?
A gift. Nothing more. If you visit my house again, look deep within my painting, Picnic for Stanley, and you will find my gratitude. You'll need this.
Okay.
Thank God you're okay, Pikmin. Been a few months since we caught up. I gotta say, your gallery really has some nice new works in it.
Admiring my collection? I'm afraid it's not complete yet. Soon, though.
Always. Tell you what, I'll swing by later this week and you can tell me about your new stuff over some wine. Sound good?
Leaving so soon?
Yeah, I'm showing the newbie here the ropes. It ain't about me today. You know how it is.
Thanks again. See you around, killer.
That's funny that Lily likes him.
Hey, I'm still planning on having kids, so let's move fast.
Alright, alright. And it's raining. Alright. Let's have a quick look and retrieve Big Man's gift. Picnic for
I
Step.
like this guy's style. You know, killing raiders and all.
Alright, very good, very good. And his blade, which I can give to... Who am I gonna give that to? I want to give that to one of my either companions or a new resident of Sanctuary, maybe? Alright, great. I do have a few business cards left from Lily. What do I want to do with it? What do I want to do with it? Let's think. So, there is still nothing here. So let's finish this 54 raiders and see where that leads us. Anything else? Dr. Pepper or Dr. McClintock. The rest is just regular, very regular vanilla playthrough. Alright, so let's quickly go to... Let's go to Sanctuary. And finish killing some raiders there around Sanctuary. Alright, my turrets are happy. Working nicely, nothing's broken. Good. 2 vendors there after they wake up. Alright, let's take a couple of mud fruits and offload our junk.
Seems to be growing well.
There we go. Mama Murphy,
You
or...
remind me of myself when I was a young woman. Always
Right.
getting myself into trouble.
Right.
Hey,
Got that jet we talked about, kid?
Nah. No more camps for you.
you're an addict. You need help.
Oh, not this again. Kid, listen to me. I'm old, even older than you'd think. If the chems are gonna kill me, then I say I've had a good run. We'd have never made it this far without the sight. We need it. You need it. It's part of who I am.
You know what? I don't want to continue that right now. Right now, let's focus on killing raiders. Oop, I forgot. There should be water inside. Yep. Okay.
You know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look at the two of us here in Sanctuary.
Glad you're feeling swell, sir.
For the future.
Okay. Bit of food and we go. I should have 1,000,000 mad fruits. 28, it's far too many. I need to drop off some. Are my vendors properly at their store? Yes, they are. Good. I should be able to buy ammo and get cured if anything goes awry. Alright, let's go and look
Crop's coming in
for
pretty good.
raiders. I should just need a couple more to finish the scourge. There we go. The scourge. Nearly there. Alright, I guess we're gonna snipe. Okay, what do we have here? Lily. I know you're heavy even. It's one. Probably need to get a lot closer.
You're mine now, rookie.
we have enough, we can get closer.
Half of that's mine. Unless,
Alright.
it's worthless. And it's all yours.
Turn up.
Sword. Very good. One more card. Alright, you know what? I'm not gonna look for everyone. I'm just gonna... There we go.
Ain't personal, just you
Couple
or me.
more here. Oi, 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 oi. All right. Guys.
Ow, motherfucker!
Can't see you. There you go.
It's called shooting straight, rookie.
Anyone else there? Nope.
Aw, man,
Okay.
come back! I was having fun.
Oops. Sorry.
Come on out. I'll make it nice and quick. You can trust me. No need to hide. It'll all be over soon.
Can't see it.
Shut your face. Come on. Here.
Alright, nothing interesting here.
Oh, I
nice.
know they're here. I'll find you. No sign of them now.
Seen anything? This is probably a waste of time. Not yet. Back of my neck is still itching.
Alright, I think we are nearly done here. We'll go to the bottom. Okay, gas canister, very good. Coca-Cola. Brasso coffee cup. I was missing plates and coffee cups earlier when I was building some turrets for our settlement. Well, I was missing ceramic and aluminum. Okay, all good. You know what, I'm just gonna get rid of the mirelurks while I'm on it. Anything else? Oh, come on. Alright, how do I get there?
Just had to play hero, huh? You gotta reload sometime, App. Playing games with me, huh?
Okay.
Gotcha.
This is bullshit.
What the fuck was that?
Alright. Hello, you. Oh. What is that? Oh. I'll give that to one of my settlers.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. Very nice body, by the way. Alright, anything else here?
Watch out. Sometimes those pockets have big holes in them. Most of these guys ain't wearing any underwear.
Alright. Think we're good. Okay, let's grab some minor meat and let's head home. Okay. How do I get back? There we go. Alright, the long way up. And back to Sanctuary, where we can speak to Lily about the next steps of her quests. Alright, we killed all of those raiders. Just checking. Does it say cleared on the map? Yes. Good. Alright, let's head back up. Did I take this? No, I did not. The baseball base, plastic and cloth. Don't do that. Okay. I was hoping for some leather, but not plastic and cloth. Cigar is paper and oh yeah, cloth. I'll take it, it's not heavy. Alright, let's go home. Can I? No, I can't. Darn. I would need a jetpack. Alright, let's head home. And speak to Lily right after. Some of those mods are really nice. Hi Carla. Alright, let's dump all of our junk.
I'm busy.
There we go. Save and speak
You know
to
what? Since we talked, I'm feeling swell.
Lily.
Look at the two of us here in Sanctuary, prepared for the future.
Hey.
Shoot!
Hi.
There you are. Alright, that's the last of the cards. These fuckers definitely know I'm back now. Let's go shake a tree in Good Neighbor. See what falls out. But first, we gotta swing by Babs at the greenhouse. Got an idea for something that'll make my contact sing like a canary.
Okay, let's go to... Alright. Let's go to Diamond City then. Okay.
There you are. Finally. There's an important briefing in the conference area. The sheriff sent me to find you. You and Lily are supposed to head up there right away.
Okay.
What? Why? What the hell's going on, Angie?
I was told to keep my mouth shut until you got up there. Sorry, you get the mushroom diet on this one for a few minutes.
Typical. Let's go. Whatever it is, it must be important.
Okay. Okay. I did not expect that. Okay. Then we'll forget about the scourge and go to the briefing area. Okay. Hi, Sheriff.
Hey.
Good you're here. We can get started.
What's going on, Sheriff? What did you need us for?
I wanted you to hear it from me first, Lily. And I wanted you to hear that you are a part of our immediate response. We've learned a lot about our recent gunner encounter with the intel you brought back, and they are indeed moving against our organization. Having failed to kill the greenhouse, they have just launched their next phase in their plans, which is to go after our other resources.
You're making me nervous, Sheriff. Just out with it.
Fair enough. I'm sorry to report that we received word less than an hour ago that the gunners launched an assault and took the Atom Cat's garage.
Oh.
No! My Rizzo!
Your friends are alive, Lily. It looks like all of them. We have a scout in a favorable position at Warwick who has been reporting regularly. We're here to plan an immediate response. We know it's a trap. We know it's a diversion. That's why we need everyone, including you.
Just give me a gun and tell me how many holes to put in whose head.
You'll get your chance. You're here for a very specific tactical reason. We need you to be a part of this. The sooner you let Lieutenant Dan speak, the sooner that will happen. Lieutenant?
Gunners staged a raid on the Atom Cat's garage shortly before dawn this morning. A pair of mini-nuke explosions attracted scouts to the area. Judging by their locations and the destroyed armor around them, the detonations were the fusion cores on Atom Cat patrolling T-60s. By the time our scouts got within visual range of the garage, all known Atom Cats were being held hostage in the warehouse behind the Red Rocket. It's most likely gunner snipers forced the patrols out of their power armor and used them as bargaining chips to make the rest surrender.
The holotapes Lily recovered describe the current phase of their operation as a plan to disrupt our power armor supply and maintenance chain. We did not know if this meant Lieutenant Spears, Lily, the Atom Cats, or somewhere else along the chain. It seems we have our answer now.
Those goddamn motherfuckers. We never hurt nobody.
Crenshaw is over there right now and has not let the garage out of his scope for hours, Lily. Your friends are not alone. Fortunately, Zeke seems to have the good sense to surrender in the face of overwhelming odds and save lives rather than get everyone killed. He might have been hoping we come to save them. We assume that's what the gunners hope as well. We don't intend to let either of them down.
Fuck yeah.
Crenshaw has also reported the scouts are suffering from a critical lack of experience in hardening their defenses. The Atom Cat's garage is on a peninsula, which makes it obvious where to harden your defenses, if you're an inexperienced officer. But they've made a fatal mistake. They forgot power armor is submersible and concentrated their forces on the causeway to the west of the garage.
Those dumb fucks.
Here's the plan, so listen closely. Lily. The first part of the plan commences this evening. Crenshaw and 2 deputies will attempt to engage the gunners diplomatically. This is only to distract them from a small group of regulars deploying in the marshes and a drain pipe along either side of the road in the dark. The next stage is where you come in, Lily. You can see here on the map the general route we have planned for a surprise assault party. Unfortunately, it's a rough estimate. Everyone in this room is aware the Atom Cats salvaged their T-60s from a sunken military ship off their coast. We respect their claim and have never tried to salvage the armor. But that also means we are not familiar with the sea floor out there. Lieutenant Spears will be leading the assault, but that still leaves the issue of our unfamiliarity with the bottom of the bay. The plan is to go traverse the bottom and cross the bay from the L Street bathhouse and emerge at the eastern tip of the peninsula.
Okay.
This will be happening in the dead of night in polluted and muddy waters. Visibility will be no more than a couple meters at best. Getting lost down there is inevitable if you lose focus or sight of your squad for any length of time, and we need everyone to make it. Lily, nobody knows the terrain down there better than you and Zeke. We need you to lead the assault party across and under the bay. We will be entirely dependent on you to guide them, Lily. We need you for this, and we can't do it without you. Are you up for it?
Amphibious assault? Fuck yeah! You know how cool we're gonna look coming out of the water at night? Pew, 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 pew! Ah, help me! Pew, pew, pew! No mercy!
Focus, Lily. Remember Rizzo.
Sorry. You can count on me, Sheriff. I know that seafloor down there like the back of my hand. Rizzo needs me, and I'm not letting my friends down. Not now, not ever.
The gunners have no defenses anywhere else on the peninsula. They've concentrated all of their forces along that single wall on the causeway.
You're a goddamn genius, Sheriff. Hey, Babs better watch out.
This actually was Dr. McClintock's idea. I must give credit where it is due.
Oh, she's so badass!
Stealth is absolutely essential for your success. If you move quieter without power armor, leave it behind when you're done with the crossing. If they realize you are there before you strike, we run a serious risk of losing one or all of the Atom Cats, people. That is totally unacceptable. The mechanized team will depart the bathhouse at twilight and time their arrival at the peninsula for dark. Once there, you will make your way to the warehouse and neutralize the guards watching the Atom Cats before they raise an alarm. After that, Lily, you are to control an angry group of Atom Cats and let us finish the job without any of them getting killed. Once the Atom Cats are safely out of harm, you'll make your way west through the Atom Cats compound, eliminating gunners with extreme prejudice. The others will take your gunfire as a signal that the Atom Cats are safe and to launch their attack around the flanks of the front gate. You are to meet in the middle, so check your friendly fire twice. The silhouette you're shooting at might be one of ours.
I'm bringing my baling wire. It's gonna look like Christmas out there when we're done hanging them all.
We're not done. The gunners staged this from Quincy. They had time, resources, and space to do this close by. That's intolerable. Once the garage is under control, you, Crenshaw, and the rest of the forces will move on to Quincy and eliminate the gunner presence there. Lieutenant Harkins' snipers and a small detachment of mechanized units will approach Quincy from the north on the elevated highway. They will sweep it of gunners and establish sniper positions to assist the ground units with clearing out Quincy. The rest of the mechanized units we can spare will move in from the southwest and seal off any remaining escape routes. We're ending the gunner threat on the Atom Cats once and for all. We will trap them in Quincy and make it their grave. The gunner blood we spill will wash away the shame of the Minutemen, and they will never threaten our friends again. No prisoners, no survivors.
You know, I just fell in love with you a little more, Sheriff.
Great. Are there any questions?
You gonna be part of this, Sheriff?
No. We are just a sheriff's department, and not designed to support this sort of role. We will be stretched dangerously thin. We fully anticipate a gunner attack on the Fens when we launch our attack on the Atom Cats' compound, when we are at our most vulnerable. Snipers aren't of much use in the flat lands of the Atom Cats' swamp. They risk exposing themselves just to get a good vantage point. So the bulk of the sniper force will be staying here for the anticipated gunner attack on the Fens. Additional forces will come from regulars, the remaining mechanized units, myself, and Lieutenant Dan. The plan is to use overwhelming sniper fire to cover us as we push them into the Mass Pike Tunnel north of our main gate. Snipers will keep them pinned in on the east while Lieutenant Dan and his unit sweep them out from the west. Any forces that can make it back from the operation fast enough to help us will be of great assistance. Ghoul food or cannon fodder. Either way, they won't be leaving that tunnel since we'll have welded shut all alternate exits. And you, as Lily's most recent living sidekick, will you stand with your friend?
Absolutely. You can count on me. Yeah, I'm her sidekick. What happened to the Courser? Don't trust me. You can count on me, absolutely.
Very good. We have a set of scuba-equipped T-60 power armor in the bay waiting for you. Lieutenants, any questions?
Those are good kids out there. Let's go save them.
My snipers here are ready, sir. We can handle whatever they throw at us.
Your helmet is in the power armor bay, Lily. Spear's already added the scuba gear to it. Alright, people. Time is wasting and our friends need us. Let's finish this up and start doing things. Last call for questions.
Where do I pick up my power armor? I already have good one. Do I have time to upgrade the one you gave me?
The power armor bay. Right there. There is a water-sealed unit waiting for you.
Alright, let's do this.
Very well. Get your power armor and rally with the mechanized team in the bathhouse tonight.
Alright. Let's get our power armor. Is that mine?
Is that the one the raider pissed in before he died? Hope you hosed that out of the frame.
Alright. Okay, I don't know why I picked up an additional torso. Alright. Anything else?
Hey, what can I do you for? Good, you're ready. Let's go meet Spears at the bathhouse out east.
Okay. I don't really like power armor, frankly.
Now you have the right idea. Power. Only way to go.
Let's grab a couple of power cores. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's it for today. We'll continue tomorrow with what it seems to be like the mission to eliminate the gunners once and for all from the Commonwealth. If you like what you're seeing, as always, like, subscribe. It really helps the channel. But for now, I wish you all a wonderful rest of the day. Thank you very much, and goodbye.